Secrets people are keeping. According to Reddit, number 15. I've hooked up with my best friend's older sister a few times. Oh boy. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word, which is to say your sister's juices, because that's the kind of friend you are. I'm kidding, bro. Well, a friendly reminder to anybody watching these after the fact that would like to be a part of them but aren't being notified, join the Discord. The link is in the description, and it will send out a notification to you whenever I am about to abruptly stream at the random and inconsistent hours that, I stream at now. One of the main comments I get in my streams all the time, people always come into my stream and say, "Hey Cyael, when do you stream?" And I decided, you know what? I'm kidding. I'm just going to stream whenever the hell, because apparently it doesn't matter that I do this consistently. God damn, I'm kidding. So guys, love you. Hope you've had an interesting day. And I want you to brace yourself. Brace yourself, because this is going to be one of the fastest lists that you have ever in your life, been a part of. If there's any men listening to this, man, do you ever have hair on your arm, right? And I guess when the air hit it right, it touches your skin in a way where you swear like a mosquito is on you or something, but it's just your imagination. And you think to yourself, boy, I will cut this fucking hair right now if it don't stop clowning. Stop clowning, hair on my arms. Why you clowning on me? Number 14. Okay, I will cut this hair. Are you an idiot? Get hidden on that ass. Get hidden on that ass. And your ugly Rowan. That's why your Kumar ass is so lonely. Lonely. Kumar is lonely. Even his parents wish he wasn't born. Oh. I went there. As we continue up to number 14. 2 years ago on Christmas Eve, my mom and aunt got into a fist fight. Oh, snap. An hour later, my mom was still crying and unloading everything that was on her mind. Oh boy. She told me that she was struggle snuggled when she was 15. Literally had no idea what to say, just let her speak. Have not talked to anyone about this, but I think about it every day. My heart just hurts. And knowing that she had to go through that. Ugh. I can't get 2 entries into this list without kid diddling, because it wasn't just bad enough that it was it was rape, but it also happened when she was a child. Jesus. Can we not go Jared Fogle on these lists? This is what YouTube's gonna come after us for. What? You should be sharing tips on how to make your life a little more pro, bro. Don't be throwing out that 2-liter bottle of Coke. Oh, it's getting old, boy. Living's getting old. Number 13. Lots of negative comments in this thread. Here's a positive one. Nobody asked for that. Homie. My coworker is going to re-propose to his wife next month. He's gonna do it with a new ring and then remarry her on the beach. He's a total hard ass and non-emotional type, but he was so giddy when he told me. She doesn't know, of course. Oh, isn't that so sweet? Blah, blah, blah. Just want to fucking die. So guys, since you guys were robbed of that entry, since homie McPositive seemed to have rolled up into a list, uninvited. You know, nobody was asking for that. I will read number 16 to you. This one says, I really, really like my best friend. She's just got out of a long-term mentally abusive relationship. Oh my God. That girl is good to go. You should be her shoulder to lean on. You know what I'm talking about? Be there for her. You know, I'm sorry about what you went through, girl. That's fucked up to say. But it's usually the way it goes, man. It's usually the way it goes. Why does Danica ask if I'm okay? Do I seem not okay, everybody? Tell me. Tell me, everyone. No, I want to seem okay. Oh, well. Oh, wait, was I burping or something? I'm usually just yawny. Like if that was, if I was like one of the dwarves, is that politically correct enough, YouTube? Fucking got him. I'd be drowsy, you know, Snow White and her companions. That's gonna be the new name. Can't even say the number because that's, you know, somebody's gonna be mad about that. 7! The same 7 who ate 9? Yes! Save a clip on our gonna need to use that later. Fucking amazing. Number 12. My family doesn't know. I walked out of my job nearly 4 weeks ago. I have 2 solid interviews that fell through afterwards, and I am still looking. I think I'll get a call back after the job interview that I had today. I'm not too embarrassed to tell them. No, he says I am too embarrassed to tell them because I don't want any more financial help from them. I'm late on rent and broke, and the last time I went to my mom's house, I stole a couple of rolls of toilet paper. Stole, homie. You know, just tell your people.
Hey, everyone.
Well, hello, Mr. Ryokage. Thank you for that 770. I appreciate your donations in these trying times. You helped me get through this demonetized channel bullshit. The real moment of truth has come, ladies and gentlemen. After we have waited a month, we are able to reapply to see if my channel will now be eligible for monetization, which means that, you know, since the robots or algorithms decided that the whole channel was something that they needed to demonetize, now after a real person review, hopefully they will decide that it is harmless enough to be monetized, but they could find something that they decide is worthy of keeping it demonetized. And in these horrifying adpocalypse times on YouTube, you never know, man. You never know. Part of me wonders if I'd rather just stay in review forever as opposed to just hearing that final, you will never be demonetized, and I'll just be spiraling like, Now, Mama Shibo says, Cyael, I want advice. I'm planning on taking my girlfriend on a date for the first time, and in an extremely nervous and giddy. Oh, I'm extremely nervous and giddy, clearly. What should I do? Don't be a spaz. Girls like when you're not a spaz, you know? Play it cool. Take it easy. Do some listening. Set her up to say a lot of words, and then listen to that shit. She'll be down with that. She'll be into it. Yeah, no. Stay on top of things. Don't overthink it. Be yourself, man. And if she's not into who you are naturally, who you actually are, then hey, man, there's a lot of other fish in the sea. You shouldn't pretend to be something that you're not. You know, at the same time, don't dial back the excitement too much if you're excited. She might like to know and see that that's what you are for her and that she's worthy of that amount of, I don't know, you know, excitement demonstrated on your part. Michael Davis says, you'll be like Jack, the Samurai, getting thrown forward in time. Samurai Jack. Back to the past, Samurai Jack. Mrs. Violet says, I'd buy some Cyael merch. Maybe with stripes art? It'd just be a mug with my picture, my default picture on it. You seem drained, like hidden drained? I don't know what to articulate. Just hope you're well. I mean, I'm always drained, girl. I'm sorry that. Okay, I'm always drained. I'm sorry that it may seem like it's coming out a little bit harder now. Yeah, blah 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 blah. You know, I don't know what it's like. Maybe you do. Paper Mage says, Cyael, are you going to incorporate the Yoda doll into live streams? Man, I would be sitting behind a camera on these live streams if I had the webcam bing bonged. Whatever. We'll get around to it. But why the Yoda puppet in the live streams? Now that would be weird. Okay. I should make one of those like every week though. Or every 2 days. Why not? Forgive me. So, going back to this entry, you know, I know what it's like to be proud and not want to ask for help. Holy shit.
I'm so glad you're streaming tonight.
Damn.
Heart.
Thank you, Jade. I really didn't expect anything in that amount tonight, so I'm overjoyed and want to just demonstrate my appreciation to you. Maybe with one of these. Mwah. Yeah? Baby, another one? Mwah. There you go. Wow. Thank you. Seriously, you're helping me more than you know. I'm glad that this is, you know, something that's helping you out. I really did mull over whether or not I should even stream tonight when I missed my typical window, because I had another stream lined up for tomorrow that I was going to set like a little timer for, but then Linda's like, you gonna do something tonight? So I was like, oh, okay, here we go. So I just found this, which I don't expect to be entirely wild, but there it was, a kid diddling entry in there. Not to say that makes the list or anything, but it's definitely a little more edgy than I expected it to be in this day and age on Reddit, because Reddit's going the way of, you know, everything. It's just getting pretty censored. So I'm gonna be scared of where that goes in the future. Ria says, is being prideful better than coping shit? No. Is being prideful better than copping shit from your parents? I think that cop would need 2 P's, sweetie. That's lame. I think entry 12 is lame. Yeah, you're right. You ain't supposed to be stealing shit from your peoples. You know, just let them know if it's that bad. If it's so bad that you need toilet paper, you really need to open your mouth and say something, you know. And I don't think, you know, if you have a good relationship with your parents, that hopefully you could just, I don't know. I mean, I understand pride. Again, it's just funny that some people are living a life where they're too scared to ask their parents for help, when other people will like take a baby and just dangle that and be like, well, are you gonna help me with this baby that I have? You know, it's like wild. It is wild. But maybe there's more to the story than we know, and maybe he's already received a bunch of handouts and shit like that. Blah, 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 blah. So, there it is. You know, we may not know all that is to know. Number 11. Not keeping it anymore, but I was born with a cleft lip and palate. So when people asked about my scars, I said I got into a knife fight. I was also like 7 inches taller than everyone with a hockey goon. No, I was 7 inches taller than everybody and a hockey goon. So all my private school friends thought that I was just a badass. Somebody else just takes this as an opportunity to dive right into their personal life with a comment that reads, my dad kind of sucks as a person. Do I need to put on some Naruto music? The first time he saw me without a shirt in my mid-teens, he saw the ghastly amount of stretch marks that I have on my chest and stomach areas. He asked me what the fuck they were, and I told him they were from a knife fight. He seemed to believe me, even though they're perfectly proportional on both sides. I was pushed onto prescription amphetamines around the age of 13, and they caused serious weight loss. When I got out of high school, I went from 130 to 200 pounds basically overnight because I stopped taking Concerta. I don't know if that's the way that's pronounced, because it is a prescription drug, and I'm out here pronouncing it like concerto. This will naturally cause a human body to go, wait, what the fuck? Turns out we do need to eat. My shoulders, thighs, stomach, and back are covered in serious stretch marks. From that transition, I look like some type of tribal warrior who had stuff carved into them in an adult ceremony, but who also really likes Lay's salt and vinegar chips. I think salt and vinegar is of the devil, homie, and I think that you have made this entry entirely cursed by ending that fucking entry by getting into that shit. For me, y'all, the only fucking flavor of chips is the green flavor, which is the is that sour cream and onion? You're damn right. The green one. Give me the one in the green bag, damn it. So if I'm getting them, I don't do Pringles at the same time I do Lay's Stacks. And if you guys know anything about Lay's Stacks, you understand why there is no comparisons, bruh. Yeah, there is only the sour cream and onions. Ugh, glad that's out of my system. I do feel it important to note that I used to know a girl named Taylor, and the only stretch marks that I saw on her body were on her ass, which was bizarre because it seemed as though maybe like one day she had no ass and then it just sprouted, but she was a legit white girl. So that's interesting, but it was really nice though. I'll show you later, Dia. Number 10. Why is he saying not keeping it anymore? Like he tells everybody about his cleft lip and palate, but before he told him that he got into a knife fight. I just tell him I'm the Joker. Danica says, Cyael, I literally had the same exact thought process when I read Concerta just now. Well, I suppose these things happen. Amanda says, Pizza Pringles, or Lay's Original, and that's it. You mean that bag full of air that you guys seem to like a lot? Intriguing. Intriguing. Number 10. I have a chocolate bar in my backpack. I wish that were the entire entry. It's mine and I rarely have chocolate and I'm not sharing it. Well, that's quite the secret. There's something so innocent about this entry. I have a chocolate bar in my backpack. Number 9. Last Christmas I had to go to the ER because my nuts hurt extremely badly. I told my parents that they just started hurting out of nowhere, and I actually tried doing the Destroy Dick December thing. What is it? Sounds like some sort of social media campaign. Like you know, like the ice bucket challenge.
Have you never heard of No Nut November?
Who's saying I've never heard of No Nut November? So what does that have to do with Destroy Dick December?
As in, like,
The thing is, I busted 6 nuts in one day.
Yeah.
I was at the ER for 3 hours, and they had to take an ultrasound of my balls. Ladies and... Hey.
Hi, can I get a honk honk, please?
Thank you, Mrs. Ultraviolet. I appreciate this donation.
Honk honk.
And there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 is not a lot of nuts. I'm pretty sure we've busted more than that. Amateur, for real. I'm pretty sure any man listening to this right now, any man, can say to themselves that they have effortlessly busted more than 1 nut an hour.
They ended up being diagnosed with something.
For more information, I was diagnosed with epididymitis. I got that epididymitis. Woo! You can't deny it, epididymitis. You ain't gotta fuck with. I'm sorry, that's not cool. Epididymitis. Did I really just say you can't deny it, epididymitis? That's not cool, Cyael. Stop. And that's why I guess it's an issue, is because he had some kind of condition. Never fucking... Number 8. Somebody made a throwaway for this. This is ought to be good. Rachel and Mark are hooking up and nobody else in the department knows except me. This is not a reference to a television show. That he had to clarify is a shame. That he had to clarify is a shame. Because all this is like a site full of people making references. Wow.
As I am. I'm also suffering without AC.
What the hell are you? You have no AC as well, Jade? Jesus Christ. I don't know where you live, girl, but I hope it's nowhere near as bad as it is in motherfucking Florida. Because sometimes we can't even move, it's so bad. You know? And we gotta wait until some more bing bongs come through so we can get this one winter dual hose bullshit AC unit. Because apparently in Florida and other hot places where it's like pushing, you know, 100 degrees, 90 degrees normally, we're going to need that dual hose. The single hoses won't do. And that's what I picked up thinking that it would do the job. But we are sitting in this room sometimes. I've even insulated the door. It is truly comical. Like we have to like put a little bit of oomph, a little bit of effort into opening and closing the door because we've created like a vacuum chamber in here. It's good stuff. But I don't know, man. It's gotta work a little bit harder, you know. So I'm gonna go for that. There's a unit that I'm looking at. It's 500 square feet. It says it should cool that down. But my God, I really hope that you get situated soon. That is not a way to live. You realize what a luxury it is when you lose it. Not cool. We really need to just move somewhere where it's cold. And Dia doesn't need that. She's coming from somewhere where it was always cold. But you got me, Dia. So if you're like, oh, I hate the weather, just step into the inferno that is the area near me, man. Holy shit.
I'll just hop on your lap and we'll leave you.
Dude,
And that'll be good.
Stripes over here mentioning Animal Crossing. I need Animal Crossing more than y'all can understand, so I'm gonna have to let that comment go. You know, hello to KXG805. Jade, I love you. You're wonderful. You're insane. You're perfection. Continuing up this list, number 7 reads that I still get cravings for methamphetamine occasionally, and I have to fight them or else I'll have a relapse. Oh my God. Currently finishing up my thesis in electrical engineering masters, so it would be really inconvenient to become a meth head again. I mean, it's a shame. Can you imagine maybe how successful some people might have been had they not fallen into gambling, fallen into, lusting after little kids or some other illegal shit like that, or become druggies to the point where, they had no choice and that's all they could do is be in the alley trying to score another fix. Fucked up. Now it's interesting because I think Jade just said that I missed the little dancing girl. And that makes me wonder if Jade is the new Stream Burst. It's important that I take a look. Stream Boss, refresh. It is Jade. Oh my God. With her as the new Stream Boss, we will have to bend to her whim as it pertains to what should be. Boy, I'm out here trying to figure out which one is the thing. Do I put GIF? GIF. Aw, yeah, boy. There we go. Well, here's hoping that works out. Aw, yeah. Why did Rhea say goodnight, Cyael? Love you. I guess her attention span carries her away on a magic carpet. Wait, what did she say? Where was she going? You misspelled lonely, Michael, in response to Michael's post saying, how do y'all whack it that much? Goddamn. Y'all are detrimentally horny. It ain't a detriment just because your corny ass got a slow and weak ass libido. Y'all don't know what it's about. Again. Another one. Another one. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Talking about just collapsing. from exhaustion. Spooky says, I like to dance with my dog Precious while in drag. Nice. You know, something you can all aspire to. Number 6, I suspect that my conversations with a friend is being sent to my ex, who is trying to bring me down. I started to spread false information to that friend to truly see if my text messages are being leaked. Why does Rhea say 15 is a lonely life? A lonely lie. Number 15. What is 15? 15 says, I've hooked up with my best friend's older sister a few times. No, that couldn't have been what she means. So who knows what she means? 15 is a lonely lie, Cyael. Where, stream together. Maybe we can crack the code that is Rhea's meaning. What does it mean? Okay. Number 5. My buddy is planning on leaving his wife, mostly because he found out that his kid isn't actually his. Oh my God. And suspects that the one she's pregnant with isn't either. That is awful. Somebody said, my girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy. Sick of you assholes in the references. Number 4. I know a couple that broke up about a year ago. They still are friends, though, and work together, and I'm not supposed to tell anyone that they broke up. After this long, I wonder if it's just a long, elaborate test of my loyalty. Fuck this list. Number 3, I am getting biopsy on Friday. I may have cancer, but I'm not telling my siblings or my mom because she also has cancer, and it would destroy her to know that I might have it as well. I'm 47, and my sister, dad, uncle, and aunt all died of cancer. Jesus. Doctor says the PSA level that I have means that I have a 25% chance of having cancer. The biopsy is over. The doctor said my prostate looks normal. I won't get the results back until next week. This is a bit much. This is a bit much. Jeez. Nothing scarier than cancer, man. It seems to be coming after everybody. It's crazy because one part of us wants to be like, oh, if somebody has cancer in our family, they should tell us so that we can make the best of our time together and shit like that. But surely it's their damn business if they want to. You know what I mean? Like, as a child, you may feel entitled to the information to know, about your chances and shit like that. But if it's their choice of whether or not they should tell anybody, where the hell can you come in and have some shit to say? That's a really interesting little thing to think about. Is like, should a person in your family reserve the right to withhold a diagnosis of the terminal variety, whether it's a cancer or not? To, I guess, make it so that people don't worry or keep people from acting abnormally. Fucked up, though. When you're dealing with somebody that knows that they're dying, but you don't, so you're treating them a little bit worse than you might. And maybe it says a lot about us as people that we would treat people differently when we're aware that perhaps they're going to die sooner, when in reality we're all going to die and we could go at any day, so maybe we should govern ourselves accordingly, but we don't. Oh boy, let's not get too existential. Hey look, it's Gabby, and she's here right at the end of the list. Sucker. Vance Digimon says, I love you, Cyael. I hope you are having a wonderful week. It could be worse, and that's the way that we should always look at things. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I'm glad that you could be here, and I hope that these lists have a place for you, and that they fulfill whatever, hole that you may have at this point. Amanda says, most people don't want to be pitied. Live their last days with dignity. Some people would prefer that special treatment, homie, I like to look at it like this. You're a kid, and maybe both your parents are rich, but they don't want to be with each other anymore. So, would you prefer that they both pretend and stay with one another, or fight for your fucking favor by getting you tons of gangster shit?
Yeah.
silly, childish, juvenile as an outlook. But surely you might prefer the special treatment that some people might give you, even if it is pity, to the scumbag asshole, default that most people just roll on out. What a nightmare indeed. Shy G says, "Hi, Cyael." Hi, Shy. Spooky says, "If it happened to me, I don't think I would tell anyone. I don't want to see my mom cry." Aw. She'd be crying when you're dead. But I guess you wouldn't have to see it, huh? 'Cause you'd be dead. Number 2. I'm currently working in a cafe, and I work pretty hard. And I have more experience, so I get paid a bit more than the other staff. And they found out. This changed how few of them treat me. But they don't realize I'm in the process of buying the business, and how they treat me and act is going to influence if I renew their contracts or not. See? These people should just, do as they would have done unto them, They should treat them good regardless of whether or not, they think that they're going to inherit the business or some bullshit like that. But too bad they're screwing themselves. Amanda says, "My parents were like that for a while when I was 18 and they were close to divorce. I didn't get cool stuff, just unwarranted family secrets and rumors against each other." Oh boy. Yeah, they both trying to poison you against the other person. What a horrible existence. What a horrible existence. You farting over there, girl? I'm catching a whiff of something, and that's bad. I may need to examine that there's no cabbage remnants in here. The cabbage remnants. I don't eat cabbage, guys, before you guys mistake me for somebody that's healthy or some shit. Alright, Mrs. Ultraviolet says, "I had a friend when I was about 19 who was dying of cancer but told everyone that he was in remission. We believed him right up until he had a farewell party and died 2 days later. Oh my God. A farewell party. Jesus Christ." Justin Telfer says, "Most families are dysfunctional. It's not horrible. It's just not great." Oh boy. Ew, Linda. God, Linda, I wasn't even going to stream tonight. And I do the stream. And now you're out here like, "What are you going to do the next thing? You fucking bitch. Where's my whip? What are you going to do the next thing, Cyael? Do it, Cyael. Don't block it with your hand. Move your hands. Please." Okay, number 1 on this list. "I ate some dollar store cookies yesterday and then shit myself 20 minutes later. Well, the secret's out now. Someone says this is my favorite so far. From a user named Sparkly Butthole. Oh, no, Sparkly Butthole responded. Wow. Oh, God. I should have intro and outro songs for the stream. Just to turn up the cringe factor in here. Now, I'll have to make another series, dude. I'll have to make another series that 6 people will watch, and then that will... What the hell is going on here? That's pretty genius. My dude made a hole in the middle of the container for the nuggets so that he could put the straw through it, and then the fries on the other side. Not bad. Smug motherfucker. Warm and inviting from Not Safe for Work. Uh-oh. Hey, I heard there's supposed to be a Dark Souls type game, but it's in the Game of Thrones universe. Just when I thought I was done avoiding that dumbass series. I better get my Animal Crossing fixed. That's all I'm saying. Ugh, I better get it. Guys, I love you to death. And I'm gonna stream in the morning as best I can. Jade says, what level am I in Dauntless? I am level 21. Why do you ask, girl? You play that game? We can play together? I didn't know. I may be level 22, I'm not sure. Because I was leveling up this Hellion hammer to like 500 damage or something like that. And then I just like felt extremely exhausted in that game. I feel exhausted with every game that I'm playing, to be honest. There doesn't seem like there's a point. I'm usually pretty enthusiastic about Fortnite, but everything in this battle pass is like lame to me. So the next battle pass gonna need to come, and that's gonna be a while, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be like a month and a half before the next battle pass. So Fortnite is falling off the radar for me, unless they kick it with some dope ass event that gets me back in the saddle. Back in the saddle. Oh, Jade says I'm several levels below you. It's not about that. Whenever you're interested in playing, we can do that, because we can play with one another regardless of level. And then there's also rewards to be had that we can use towards gear and weapons. You sound like a nerd, Cyael. But guys, join me at some point during this weekend when I try to watch E3, because all I'm interested in seeing is more information about the upcoming Call of Duty Modern Warfare game, Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch this year, and I'm also very curious about the Avengers title, the new Avengers game that's supposed to be by Crystal Dynamics, so we'll see where that goes. I love you guys. Remember, just add, I think if you need to add me as an Epic friend on Dauntless, and it's the same way that you would add me if you want to play on Fortnite, you need to add YouTube_CYAEL. And then that's how you add me via that. Justin says, Cyael, you heard about Google Stadia, and you need to understand that I am like the rest of the gaming community when it comes to that. Who the fuck cares? Google Stadia is just like, why? You know? I legitimately own an Xbox, a PS4, a Switch, and a decent PC that I can game on, you know? And I'm not, here's what I'm gonna say to you, okay? I'm not implying that I do this, but I'm just saying this. When you have a decent gaming computer, the option of not paying for anything and just finding a way to download everything is available to you. Not that I do that, you know? But it's a sparkly option that makes you very wary of the types of things that you might throw your money at. And it's not even that I'm, you know, not thinking it's a worthy thing to throw money at. It's just like, what's the point? What's the point? Excuse me. I don't think I'm going to get enough out of the Stadia to make it a viable, Jesus Christ, with these gross Cyael noises, I apologize, man. It's just like coming out of me at this point. I should have ended the list when I had the opportunity. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, guys, you gotta decide what's a worthy investment of your time. Jeez, I'm so sorry. And just like when I play Fortnite and I can, you know, lean back and think to myself, yeah, that was fun. Everything that we do need to invest our time in needs to give something back to us. It's really not about just like, oh, how much money you're investing in it. That's like the thing. If Destiny were fun, or I don't know, if Destiny was a better built game, dude, it's just got like no. Oh man, that's what was up. People were talking about how that was going free to play, and I was like, no, it's not. You're going to be ending up paying for whatever expansion they're putting out, and they know that they can't get people to buy prehistoric ass Destiny as it is, so they're just going to make that available. And it's like, is crossplay on Destiny the way that it's going to be on Call of Duty? No. I bet you when they announce Halo, they're going to be like, crossplay, baby, boom. Somebody said something about Overwatch 2 recently. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Justin said it's for clueless gamers. The weird thing about Google Stadia, man, is I'm not sure anybody knows who that's for. There's like some subcategory that we can't even imagine that may be for. Bizarre. I don't want to think about it. And it's like such a very small area where the I don't want to go into it. I really don't. So guys, love you. Take it easy. You'll see me again very soon, tomorrow, or you know, maybe even today for some of you in a few hours. Danica says, still just trying to hone my keyboard and mouse skills. Yeah, you'll be better than all of us by the time we're all playing Call of Duty together, because they're gonna let console play with PC and get our asses kicked because their aim is so insane. Insane in the aim brain. Guys, good night and have a pleasant tomorrow. Bye.